Hello everyone, my name's Dean. Let's talk crypto. This is where you subscribe for daily Bitcoin updates and technical analysis. We track Bitcoin as a proxy for cryptocurrency markets at large. Alright, let's get into it. So right now we have Bitcoin on the hourly time frame. Once again, we're in our channel of our ascending channel that we've been in since July 25th. And we've recently broken a key line of resistance at around 48,000. And that was yesterday or 2 days ago. And right now we're having trouble, it seems, with the 49.8 mark. So let's just say a bit shy of 50,000. We're meeting some staunch resistance. That's to be expected. These lines of resistance have been formed for quite some time, and they're pretty solid. So we don't expect to melt through them like butter, especially since, again, we're in our channel. And if you're subscribed to the channel, you'll know that because we're in this channel, let me zoom out so you guys can see, those of you who aren't subscribed. So this channel that we've tracked, that Bitcoin's been ranging in, once you're in this channel, you don't have that kind of explosive action, that explosive price action. Everything's a bit slow. It's very slow and methodical, right? That's the kind of action that you're getting. Once you leave the channel, then Bitcoin's likely to express some more explosive price action. So trying to get through this line of resistance at mid 49,000 is going to take some doing. Again, it's going to be difficult to give a price or a time prediction, but right now what we're seeing on the hourly time frame is triple top, and let's draw it out. And this is a bearish construction. All right. Sorry, I'm having trouble finding what I want. Let's see. Where is my... Oh, there it is. Okay. All right, that's your triple top. And again, a triple top has a technical target of the top of the head. So that's a head and shoulders, triple top, head and shoulders. Top of the head down to the neckline, which would be there. Let's draw out the neckline just so everybody can see. It should be about from here to there. And that would give you a measured move of 47.6. Again, we're in a bull trend. So we're in a bullish trend, meaning technical targets to the downside are seldom, if ever, met. That being said, I think if you want a realistic target on this move, on this downtrend, we go to our 4-hourly time frame and we see that we have support on our 21 EMA. If you're subscribed to the channel, you'll know that the 21 exponential moving average is where we tend to find support in a bull trend, right? So it's likely that it dips down below, all the way down to 47.6, but it's also likely that it bounces off this 21 exponential moving average, which is currently on the 4-hourly time frame at 48,000 flat. So I think it's likely that we can expect a dip down to 48,000 first, given that we've just breached that. And so once again, we'd be back testing, and I mentioned this yesterday, back testing support. So you break through a line of resistance, and then you come back and you test it as support, showing that, okay, we did break through this. This is a new kind of floor. Okay. So that's Bitcoin. I've gotten a few requests from subscribers to look into VRA and TEL. So Verasity and Telcoin, those are two pet projects. A lot of people really love those projects, and so I'm going to have a look. So first, let's look at TEL. All right, let's zoom out on the daily, see what's happening. Okay. Attends mon amour. Oui, super. Papa enregistre. Attends. Sorry, that was my son. Okay, so what I did here is I drew out, I pulled a Fibonacci extension on the dip, basically what happened since May, right, and how we've come down since then. And so the high of May and the low of mid-July, right? And why I did this is, I think the most likely case and the best way to track these kind of these rebounds is to try and see where they're going to hit on the Fibonacci sequence, right? I've used Elliott wave analysis before, and I've gotten mixed results just because uh, it's not so much an Elliott wave analysis when you don't have clear momentum waves, and I can explain that later in a later video. But right now, I think the best way to see where these projects will go in this rebound, in this kind of recovery, is to pull a Fibonacci sequence and to hone in on the golden ratio and the golden pocket, which is pretty much anywhere between the 618 and the 786. The way I pull my fibs, I know some YouTubers, some analysts do it the other way, but I have my 0 on the bottom and my 1 on the top. And I know that not everybody does that. But anyways, it works the same. So right here, looking at Telcoin, we do have a bullish construction. It's kind of like a cup and handle, if you will, with an extended handle, with a measured move to about, I measured this before, it's about 3.5 cents. And you do see that there is some resistance, or there's a line of kind of activity, and the VPVR is showing us that too, at the 0.5 region. So those of you who study GAN will know that the halfway mark is a very, very important line of action, right? In terms of an upwards or downwards trend, if you can pass the halfway mark, then you're in an upward trend. If you can't, then you're in a downward trend. So GAN would, correct me if I'm wrong, those of you who study GAN, but I believe that GAN would say that because we're below the halfway mark, that this is kind of a bearish, we're in sort of bear land still, right? In any case, I expect some resistance, but not too much at 3 cents. But I believe, given what Bitcoin will do, the market mover, we should hit 4.37 cents at the least, at the very least, and we may go all the way up to 4.9 cents. So I would say the first target would be 4.37 cents. The second target would be 4.9 cents for Telcoin. And this is going to be one of those coins that moves once Bitcoin finally breaches the channel. If not, it gets close to breaching the channel. So that's Telcoin. All right, for Verasity, you see I pulled the fibs and the top in April and the bottom in July, and we see that it's literally hit the 618, the golden mean, to the T. I mean, can you guys see that? Like literally, that's where it hit. It wicked above, but right now it's kind of straddling 3.7 cents. So that is Verasity. It can go as high, I believe, as 4.37 cents. Wow. Telcoin and Verasity, people say this often, but they're almost like two peas in a pod. I have different price predictions for them, and I do have videos on Telcoin and Verasity if you check the channel. I'm not even going to link it up, just check the channel. But I believe that we may get some correction from Verasity, not too much, but maybe down to 3.43 cents in the coming days. So even if we do get a pump from Bitcoin and everything else starts moving, I believe that Verasity may come down to 3.43 cents before moving back up. It's not a large correction. So I think a good entry for these projects, if you're not yet involved, is anywhere between this price, 3.7 cents and 3.43 cents. I think that's a realistic entry point for Verasity and TEL in terms of entry. Now is as good a time as any. I don't see it reverting any further. It may hit 2.25 cents again, but it's unlikely. I think right now is a great time for entry in Telcoin if you're not yet involved. All right. That's the update for today. Hope you're doing well. If you watched down to this point, thank you. I appreciate it. Please like and subscribe, share the video if you find value, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.